There's certainly a lot of blame, Mike, to go around for this. Several administrations had the opportunity to look into the Epstein case and to bring charges not just against him, but against all the folks who were assisting him, aiding him. And then, when you read all these emails of all these rich and powerful folks, certainly alluding to what seems to be very disgusting behavior, certainly they would have had knowledge of what he was doing with those young girls. So I do think it's very disheartening to Americans to know that a lot of rich and powerful people looks like they're going to escape prosecution. So if she comes out and says so and so did this or so and so did that or didn't do this, I'm not sure she'd be believed. And so why give that person a pardon or commute their sentence? They've been found guilty. Justice was done, presumably in that case. Her appeals have run the course. So I think in that setting, if I was a prosecutor, I certainly wouldn't want to grant somebody in that situation a pardon or commutation. If they didn't want to testify, then that's their decision. It's going to be very difficult because if you can have to have cooperation about what happened. You can have the victim's testimony, but I don't think they know about all the folks that what happened behind the scene. They know about Epstein, but he's dead. They know about Maxwell, and she's been convicted. And so there's a lot of conjecture about these other folks. We're very suspicious about what they did and what they knew. I think the only charges that could probably come out of this, if somebody convenes a grand jury, if DOJ convenes a grand jury and folks go in there and misrepresent what happened, there could be charges for obstruction of justice or for perjury, either to a grand jury or to Congress. But to actually build a trafficking case from something that happened decades ago, I think is going to be very difficult.